So, Alan Wake, it's finally here, Alan Wake 2. I've been waiting for this for weeks. And now it's finally Friday night, and it's here. Actually, I couldn't wait, so today, during lunch break, at work, I was following a stream myself, so I did get a tiny bit of a spoiler from an early chapter. Actually, I'm so excited I just spilled my Coke just when I opened it. Whew. The tension is bearable. Unbearable, sorry. Tangible. That's what I wanted to say. Alright. So, I'm new to this game. Hopefully you're new to this game. Maybe you have some background from other Remedy games. I basically just played Alan Wake 1 a couple of years back, plus 2 DLCs. And additionally, I just finished Control, the base game, a couple of days ago, but I didn't play the second DLC, which apparently features Alan Wake, as I just learned today. So, with or without any pre-knowledge, this should be fun. So let's get started. Story normal hard. I think normal should be fine.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive.
Alright.
This story is a monster.
Nice effect right at the beginning. It's a dead deer.
And monsters wear many faces.
It's probably Cauldron leg, isn't it? Look. Who's this? Is it a preload or what is it? Can we walk? Okay, we can walk. We can zoom in, but we don't have a weapon apparently. Oh yeah, this is so-called a lake. but I might have to do an adjustment to sensitivity here. Also reminds me of Map in the Long Dark. Now as I come to think of it, okay. It's pretty obvious that they want us to go this way. And if this really is a prelude, this shouldn't take too long, right? Oh, look at the bright light. They're gone, yes. Yeah, we can't escape. It's just an illusion that we could stray off the path. We can't run. Whoa. Oh, okay. It's starting. Well, of course we don't see nothing. Yeah, now it's starting to run. Oh yeah. Okay, we can run all the time, but it's not really fast. What now? Oh, come on. Come on, leave me alone. Oh yeah. Okay, first achievement already.
What the fuck?
Okay, there we lie. Chest opened up. Heart missing. Neat.
kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
I watch TV shows alone.
Tell him to
That's
stop
what
worrying
happens.
so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
That is a smart move to let a rookie, like... Well, he makes it sound like she is one. It's smart to let her
Here
take
we
the
are.
lead.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Okay, a little frame stuttering here for the first time.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear. I'll check out that map.
Well, the graphics are just stunning. But I guess I have to turn down graphics just a tiny bit.
Worth memorizing before we get swamped. Blown up by the trees.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think...
So what's this, huh? Where are we right now? Here we are. The rental cabins. Okay. Which final station? Interesting name. Crow's Foot Hills. Well, did he just disappear? Because we cut him off mid-sentence.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're
Cool voice.
Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
They're here.
Right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's It's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know,
Inside. No, we're not gonna follow up on that.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Well, of course we're in charge. We've got the red Parker on. He's just wearing, you know, like a regular FBI jacket.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Okay. So what facts do we have?
About the previous murders.
Previous murders?
Worth taking another look.
Alright. So what now, huh? These aren't girls, yeah, of course. What cases do we have? None so far. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Of course, that's what we are here for. So, victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, star owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Murder method. Slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem, bruising on wrists and legs. Two of the victims have bruising. Some form of restraint, strapped or bolted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim, hard to confirm due to condition of body. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. Killer profile. Victim number 3 was covered in a illegible tattoos, a message from the killer maybe, or their art. Post-mortem tattooing, alright. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. Yeah, that's all we know.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Okay,
Look at that giant tree down there.
be a headache. There's too much sky.
Well, we could go up here apparently. But that's not really what we're here for. There's the murder site. That's where we actually want to go.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Yeah, a creepy twig sculpture, that's what it is. Well, but she's noticing stuff.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that have the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
I think he's just thinking about making easy money. Just assisting us while we do the hard work. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late-night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bradford police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off, and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, if you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us, as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us. The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in the company's brochures and on the website. Which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it and he's a real computer whiz. Does a hike a day keep this depression away? It might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right, in the grand scheme of life, those dead depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not, but for all of you thinking there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health, so get out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark. Brightfall's own virtual baking champ, little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No. In this brave new world that we live in, her family was cheering her as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for the virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Miss Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean. CB, as his owners refer to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. When I got the call, I couldn't believe my eyes, she said. I must have asked, am I dreaming? At least 7 or 8 times. I was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give those kinds of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had the opportunity. What with all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found the dog's dead, the cat's eaten, And so it felt real good to give some good news. Even if Coffee Bean is in kind of rough shape, the phone will grow back, sure, but, well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. Okay. That's a lot of text early in the game. Oh, that was looking kind of nice. I don't know, man. I think I want a more fluent experience here. I think that somehow improved it, yeah. So now, Mr. Casey, please move on.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that.
Alright, Mirror Peak. Yeah, we were here in Alan Wake. Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. somehow I find it a relief that this is not all open world.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Mortar falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit, as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Ah, cold
An
case.
Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Yes, apparently it is.
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
My dad used to say, when the going gets rough, the rough get going. Nice. Not sure where the rough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Oh, manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Okay. So now we got 2 weapon points to use again and again. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. For bullets, increases the magazine size by 50%. And another headshot. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. Nice cabin. Real nice cabin. But actually, for those of you who played the first game, kind of obvious that there would be collectibles like this again.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
No, not at all. I was just investigating the lead.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
So, no, I guess, huh? What is this, an old phone?
Try explaining it one more time. Here, can I make it mulligan?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the
Oh, yeah.
body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Alright. You lead the way, Deputy.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Come on. Cut the man some slack. There is the body.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Alright, evidence has
Thanks,
been
Deputy.
numbered.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Let's see.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Yeah, not right now. Oh well, okay, they want me to do it.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Okay, I thought we were here because of this new body. I'll just examine the body first. Look, fat guy's got a
Step
penis.
1. Examine the corpse. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
That fits the MO.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Guess that's all, isn't it? Bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained. Matches other cases. This is consistent with previous killings, of course.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind.
Checks
More
everything.
clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, so far this seems interesting. I just hope you don't get stuck somewhere in the story when you miss a clue. Learn more about the victim and learn more about the killer, of course.
is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
Yeah.
The victim died here.
Oh, apparently so, but yeah. That's the first deduction, isn't it? Not that, of course, that if his heart is cut out, that he will lose a lot of blood, but that if there is a lot of blood on the table, that's actually where he has been killed. Smart girl.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone, yeah.
No. Oh. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
Yep.
Another message.
Seems unlikely.
No.
The writer of the notes leaving these to inspire someone. Are they really for me? I don't know.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Alright.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
Maybe it does look like a good spot. Kind of secluded. It's good to stay out here and prep here in the cabin.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer.
Yeah.
They spent time
obviously.
here, waiting.
No, drinking. Okay. If she says it's for later, maybe it's for later. What now? There's something behind the trees. Oh, what is this?
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused? Follow the steps. Wash hands. Take chicken out of fridge. Take a nap.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
so well done.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Uh-huh. What is this? Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural, and much more man-made, intentional? I said the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline. Engineered structure. Strange machines. Alright, but nothing else here. Well, I think they're getting the atmosphere just right.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Okay, now that's a clue. Bathroom, kitchen, sleeping room. Okay. That's a triangle, it's crossed upside down. And the kitchen. Triangles upside down. And take a nap. Triangles pointing to the side. That should unlock it.
I've been doing some deep research on it, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right?
There we go.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Whatever that means. It pays off to look around. Can we talk to him? No.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
Oh yeah, he
I
was on
haven't
the
heard
other
a word
weight
about him
case.
since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Yeah,
So you knew our victim.
that's the right follow-up
I
question.
didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think...
Yeah, let's have a look at the case board.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Taking out the spot, having a cold one while they waited for our victim, possibly.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Yeah, that's a question. Where did the victim come from,
Profiling.
right?
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Okay. What is this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder.
So she figured that out all on her own.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Back to the case board, huh?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, sure. You can wait here. Not that we really care.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
For shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Nice touch that they just continue the conversation using their walkie-talkie. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. UFOs and You, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my armor on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved. I scanned the sky for the shapes, the objects. Nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the afterimage of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here. But not here. It's him. And now it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Somehow you just know that in the first chapter they're gonna go easy on you, right?
I didn't know trees got that big.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Witch Ladle. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but the dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. So somehow all color is faded here.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Yeah, so read it, please. Ah.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Oh yeah.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Alright, so let's read the manuscript. Oh, what is this? Our
The
certificate.
Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Certificate of Meritorious Achievement to Agent Saga Anderson. August 8, 2019. Supervisory Special Agent Stacy Marrow. Yep, another lunchbox.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Ugh.
Let's keep profiling the
We
page.
found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Okay, so we have to go back to the corpse.
That's not right.
So there really isn't anything else we can look for here. Yeah, already read that one.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
So here we are at the lake. I guess we should go up to the witch's hut, huh?
Welcome back, Anderson.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Oh, this is so glorious. Friday. Mitch told me today that the family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking killed me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake, instead of just watching it from here, like I always do. Instead of just sitting around, like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic.
A lunchbox again.
Yeah,
Who's
almost
leaving
missed
these
that.
out here?
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Okay, so right now, there's nothing here for us, apparently. The The witch said, "Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit must still haunt this place." Sure thing. So let's go back to the general store.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Ah, there you are, Casey.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Yeah, well, so actually I want to have a look inside him, but apparently I can't. That was weird. I was just stuck there.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
What's this? What's this? Monday. September 3rd. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday, September 4th. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Wednesday, September 5th. Hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained out for out here.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
It's just crazy how dark they make it here.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Well, apparently I can't talk to these people. That's just bullshit. So what else can there be found?
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter. Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Alright, no answer right here.
Nice talking to you, too. Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
So let's head down to the lake again. Maybe we missed something.
Can't go any further.
Yeah,
Water's too deep.
apparently so. We can't go any further. But well, quite early in the game, and I don't know really what is expected of me here. Katie doesn't even bother to catch up with me anymore. Nothing here. Does they figure out what happened to Nightingale, yeah. But how exactly do we do that?
Lost, Anderson.
Okay, sometimes you just can't walk in a straight line here. Now you can again.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Yeah,
I
you
want to
guys
walk around
watching
for a minute.
this.
You know where to find me.
Must get really boring for you. Oh, maybe we haven't looked probably enough here. Look at us, we're going over everything pretty thoroughly, aren't we? Maybe it really is a bug?
I'm gonna go check something out.
I should have
Be
been
right back.
getting a clue already. Where am I here? Oh, I'm at a dead end. Well, the quest came up when we were down here. So maybe we can walk up here or something. Is that not enough hinge to make her profile again? Jesus. We can't even go up the slope.
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Okay, so we can walk a little into the lake, but not very far. Or maybe we can walk up to this. Oh no, apparently we can't. mean, Casey, with all your experience, wouldn't you mind giving me a hint, maybe? Or else we'd be stuck here forever.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Probably she doesn't smoke. I should have confiscated that.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
That's not any good. Well, we found out there's something inside him, but we cannot investigate him further. That's the problem I'm having here.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Yeah, well, don't think we are one of the trees. But still, is there any other clue in here? Well, no, but there isn't. Can't take the axe, even though I would like to. Yeah, we'll be in here. Investigated that.
Maybe I should call David. See how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just feel bad being gone so long. I've never taken a case this far from them.
They can manage without you for a few days. Did you get lost, Anderson?
Oh yeah, I guess somehow we did get lost, yes. Well, that is the only part that I haven't
I'll look
completely
around.
been down,
See you in a
right?
bit.
Take your
Outside
time.
of the general store. That's not where we came from, is it?
There's another lunchbox.
Just another lunchbox, okay. Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. But if you're having a good day, ignore this whole thing. So far kind of predictable where they have put these lunchboxes, always in the dead ends.
Welcome back, Andrew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, any unsafe progress will be lost, but what kind of progress will that be, huh? Uh-huh.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
So that's what was missing all the time. For real?
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Too kind.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Well, that's another note.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Alright. Can't enter this, apparently. Not yet.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
That might just be the case, Casey. That's it, we're almost back. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific's Northwest.
Got it.
I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over, with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Next skill, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot, somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way The Methuselah's beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago. But they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place.
This is a good case so far, don't you think?
Cases aren't good or bad, Anderson. They're just cases.
Okay, sure.
I have to go up this way too. There might be something here, Casey. See? Okay. No, there's nothing. Just found another shortcut.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Can't even investigate the car. Okay. Now
This can't be the
get
right way.
further, yeah. Some directing going on here. Apparently we just have to go with Agent Casey.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
So this the diner? No. That's the lodge.
Hey!
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Oh, there's the map.
Don't know, don't care.
There's the diner.
Get it in, Coffee World! Get it where you can! Get it now! Jesus, Charlie.
Oh dear.
The Oh Dear Diner. We finally arrived.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Coffee and pie.
Casey, you
Nice.
compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Okay.
Yes.
So no matter what, I have to quit for today. We'll continue this Sunday night. Till then, I wish you a lovely weekend. Thanks for joining me in getting this started. Hope to see you around further.